A Malphite coming in for Alliance. Now, they actually played Malphite
by a good 30 or 40 seconds in the rest of his jungle in clear time. So, very smart play, and they've jumped in on Froggen.
They've jumped in on towards Froggen, but do they have the damage? Or will they make him flash here from this one? Diamond is running in from the back. Froggen will flash over, but Alex going to chase in there. There is first blood coming down, and that was a brilliant start for Gambit. And look at this blue buff. Is going to be smited away there in the end, and
quite heavily. Here comes Darien. They're going to jump in on Froggen. He doesn't have his flash.
Oh, this is bad news for him. There is a pillar coming in. Will use intervention on himself, but surely they're going to dive this one, and there is the kill. Wicked actually TP'd in though. Darien forced to flash away. Alexic taking turret damage, but here comes Diamond. Wicked has to flash away from that one, and that means he has to back away. Shook is coming in. Gambit have had enough here though.
Yeah,
oh, and we know that earlier on Wicked did lose his flash. He had to use that in the middle, and that's a great pillar behind the turret. Alexic dives in there. He is now 3-0-0, and
Diamond doesn't have his ultimate for a couple more seconds. He may try to get some exit frags here when he decides to engage. The rest of Gambit are on the way. Shook's going to die.
Here we go, Diamond moving into this one. Shook is down. Dragon picked up by Gambit. Amazing play out of the Russians. There is Froggen being pulled back to safety by the Lantern, but Gambit again, a smash and grab raid onto that Dragon pit. At this point, could well be increased even further. Meanwhile, Alex is going back top.
Yeah, Wicked's going to be in so much trouble. He can unstoppable away.
He can, or he can go straight back in onto them. That's going to force Darien to take a lot of damage, but Alex able to pick up the kill, leaps himself out. 4-0 Alexic.
Now I want him out of lane, then in it. Shook and Froggen are going to try take this tower down, and Froggen not necessarily the strongest of roaming mid laners. Shook's going to go down.
Shook, intervention coming in, but Alex is actually coming around the side from this one. This could be so dangerous. There goes Alex diving in. He gets the slow onto Froggen, but can they follow through? The bottom lane not there. Unstoppable force, not unstoppable force. Absolute zero coming out. Diamond now hit. He's ticking away. Froggen picks up the kill, and a move that we like to call by Darien. He's just been beastly this match so far.
And just to continue talking about the Nunu, finally Alex finds tabs.
And but again, forced away underneath the turret, maybe a little bit too far in from that one. Meanwhile, we are going to see Nif going low here. Ignite was down. They finally killed off Darien in the top lane. Lions aren't going to come anywhere near it.
No, they won't be able to challenge. Because of the massive item advantage can get in range.
Look at Edward's position there, basically saying, my stun's ready, I've got Tibbers off off cooldown and ready to go. And that's a two-man Baron. So expertly done. The control phenomenal from Gambit.
Alex and Froggen are about to duel 1v1. Froggen started.
Yeah, there is a slow coming down. Alex is actually popping his ultimate, and there is half of Froggen's health gone. He will use the intervention. Alex is going to jump back into the absolute zero. I think he expected the damage that they were able to put back. He thought that he was able to finish off Froggen.
Darien is going to interrupt it. He's not going to let them have it. He's actually defended fairly effectively. He started a fight now.
Oh, and there goes Tibbers down. Flash Tibbers, in fact, and that is a dead Froggen. What a way to turn that one around. Losing their mid laner, almost losing the turret, and reacting so quickly that they started to push out. Top is actually nicely pushed out as well, but Gambit moving in.
Yeah, Gambit were able to push Alliance up through the north to go through the top tower, and there's the tower, the fight!
Unstoppable force to the backside of them, and actually good damage coming onto Edward here, but the rest of Alliance taking a lot as well. Intervention comes on towards Wicked, but that is a lot of damage. Shook is super low. He flashes away. The zap not hitting, and actually they've
backed, which means he had around 3,000 when that fight happened. If Genji had all those additional stats, that fight would have been a lot more in favor of Gambit. Now there's the Blade of the Rune King.
Blade of the Rune King coming down. Here comes the Troll from the side as well. Pillar going in. Intervention going to be used. Wicked is there as well. But Alex now joining the fight from the back. Wicked was a big tank at the front of it, and it looks like he's managed to keep them away. Darien pushes them off as well, but Shook now caught out in his own jungle. Tibbers comes down. It's 5-on-4, and this is going to be defense for our Lions.
This is going to be such a difficult defense. They do have
stick at the front of the pack as Alex going to dive in there. They're not able to finish off Froggen. The Super Mega Death Rocket actually was thrown through there as well, but that is Inhibitor 2 going down. Darien got hooked, but again, you just can't kill the Troll now.
No.
And two of them, they now half down, and Alex is actually going to get caught out from this one. Is he going to be able to escape from it? The hook not landed onto him, but it's Froggen that finishes off in the end. Now Darien caught out. Wisely, Genja runs north there to try and get out of things. Darien going to flash over and actually able to escape from that, but it allows Alliance to move.
His Embrace lands. Then Alliance could be in trouble. Shook is taking so much damage. Wicked's teleported in. Gambit are trying to challenge.
Where is the flash tibbers from Edward? He's going to be ready for it, and there it is. Gets 3 men down. The ultimate comes out of Genja from the back, and we see Alliance being ripped to pieces from this one. They're looking to finish off Wicked first. That one will go over on towards Diamond, but Genja chasing in. Slow gun the land. That gets him excited. The flay almost from the grave there coming out from Nif, but the kills raining in for Gambit. 3 men down for Alliance. The other 2 super.
I think 4 members of Alliance are now Shook. He's trying to steal with a potential, smite consume, but it's not going to happen. There's too many members of Gambit around, and I think without his flash, he couldn't really surprise him in that situation.
Have a bit of a troll dance, stomp his feet there on the steps, and he just walks straight in there once again. Flame Chompers are down, and they start to focus in on Wicked. There is Diamond coming from the back. Tab's the focus of this one. He's trying to get away. The intervention will certainly help, but he is surely going to go down. Super Mega Death Rocket flew by them. 1 man is already down here, and Gambit are on towards the Nexus turrets. They're going for Darien. They're throwing everything at him, but Khazix jumps in over the top, takes down Nif. They've held them completely out of position, and the Nexus turrets have already started falling. Both of them now are down. The Nexus will be disintegrated, and Gambit pick up a very strong win against Alliance.
Incredibly convincing.
Go in the jungle, all things given, as a first pick coming out. In the end, Alex got it again in the mid lane. Had a brilliant start. On the other hand, I have to say, Wicked had a horrible start. Probably the worst start you can have in that 2v1 lane. No CS.